and welcome to Sold by Karen. My name is Karen Pulfer, and I'm a real estate agent with Marcus & Company Realty, powered by Keller Williams, serving the Southwest Florida area. And as you can see, we are having another sunny day here in Florida. So everybody wants their house to be appealing as you drive by. They want people to pass and say, "Oh, look at that house. Oh, I love that house. I love what they did here. I love what they did there. I love the flowers. It's so bright. It's so open. It's so welcoming." And that's called curb appeal. And there are different things that you can do very inexpensively and very easily to boost your curb appeal. Because along with the self-fulfillment of having the nicest looking house on the block, you also increase the value. You level up your property. Real quick, I want to tell you a story. I showed a home a couple weeks ago, actually videoed it for some out-of-town buyers. And on the inside, the owner had did everything possible to make this home attractive. New flooring, new kitchens, new countertops, new appliances, new bathrooms, new AC, new roof, you name it, it had been done on the inside of the house. The outside looked like a shoebox with a garage on some half-dead grass. There wasn't a shrub in sight, not a flowering plant in sight, maybe a couple trees, but they were overgrown and old. And no amount of talking by me could convince my buyers that they should make an offer on this home. Go down the road to the local garden center, buy some plants, a couple $100, and you've got a whole new look to your house. No way. So I just want to give you some ideas, 8 to be exact, that you can do again in one weekend. If you know of somebody who might be interested in this information, please feel free to tag them in the comments, and so they don't miss any of the information, and let's dive right in. So improving the curb appeal of your home doesn't have to be taxing or overwhelming or all that time consuming. And the first and the easiest is painting shutters. We drive by our homes, we pull into the drive, we park on the curb, we park in the garage, we park in the carport, we walk in and out of our house multiple times a day. But we get immune or desensitized to the fact that the elements take a toll on a lot of the features on the outside of the house. And the most noticeable one of those features is the shutters. And over time, they fade. Or maybe the color goes out of vogue. So let's take a trip to the local paint store or home improvement store. And there's a multitude of colors. And for about $30 for a gallon of paint and a few hours of your time, you can take your home from looking tired and worn out to, wow, look at that house. The second thing is landscaping. And as you can see, this is my house, we recently, 2 years ago, we redid all the landscaping. Was a nominal fee, but especially here in Florida, our plants grow really fast. And we noticed a couple months ago that they were beginning to look just kind of tired and worn out. Some were over large for the area we had put them in. We dug them up, we moved them to the side, and we put in some new. And I think we had $40 in doing that. Color and depth, make sure you get different levels in your landscaping. Bring in potted plants if you need to. If you live in a townhouse or a condo or a villa where you don't have mulch or flower bed space or a yard, bring in some potted plants along the or near the front door. And just any type of flowers make a home attractive and inviting and welcoming. And it's another way to inexpensively bring color into the house. Most places you can buy them already potted, put them in your car, bring them home, sit them in front of the door, and you're done. The next thing, your mailbox or the numbers on your house. Have you really taken a look? I know everybody walks out, they get their mail out, they put it back in, they walk away. Mailboxes are a feature that are always overlooked on a house. They're an easy fix, couple hours. Again, trip to the home improvement store. Most places anymore even have kits that you can use. So, and the same thing with the numbers on your house. Replace those, put some new ones on. The next thing is, this will be fun for the entire family, hopefully, and that is power washing your house. You can rent power washers all over the place. Make sure you don't get a very large one. You don't need one with a lot of power, or you're going to peel the paint off and then you're going to be painting your house, which is not something you want to do. But it's definitely noticeable. The grime that is on your house that accumulates over time, you kind of think, oh, my paint's fading, or it's looking a little older, it's looking a little worn. And the chances are a quick power washing, you can even buy house cleaning bottles of solution, hook them to your hose, and you can clean them that way. You don't even have to spend the money for the power washer. Send the kids out there, have a good time. Just make sure you don't use anything that's going to kill your plants or be toxic to wildlife and your pets. This next one is a no cost update, and that is pruning and trimming your trees and shrubs. Now, that being said, don't go crazy like my husband does and end up with just some sticks with his it'll grow back, because we don't want to have time for it to grow back. Make sure you do a lot of searching, Google, whatever you're using out there, Firefox, and look up your plants, find out when is the best time of the year to prune them or trim them back. But just taking those plants, just like I said, these little things back here were so big, they had kind of taken over the garden. They were $5 a pot. And the old ones are around the side of the house, filling in an area that needed some landscaping. So just those type of little tricks is great. It makes your house look neat and polished. Just remember, the time of year that you do it is everything. Oh, and back on the house washing, make sure you seal all the cracks and any places that maybe the caulking has come unsealed, so you don't end up with water in the house. That is definitely not going to improve anything. Tip number 7. Wow, we're already to tip number 7. Solar lighting. What does your house look like at night? Is it just a black void? Is it just got a porch light, or a light on the garage, or a light in the carport? Solar lights are super simple. They're super inexpensive. Go buy a box of 10 or 12 or whatever. Walk along your landscaping, especially along your entryway on either side of your sidewalk. Stick those little stakes in the yard and put the light on top, and you are good to go. And you have went from this to $1 million curb appeal. It's unbelievable what landscape lighting can do at night. It also gives your home a more romantic vibe, some charm. It's an extreme wow for just a little bit of money. Another easy boost while we were at the store buying our paint for our shutters is repaint the front door of your house. If your HOA or your condominium association allows it, go with a contrasting color. Give that door a pop, a wow factor that says, hey, enter here, this is home, this is where you want to be. It really makes your house look fresh. And our last but not least tip is outdoor light fixtures on your garage and porch. If they're looking a little rusted, maybe a little out of date, you can paint them. You can take them down and paint them, or just go with some affordable fixtures, swap them out, fixtures that look a little more trendy, that will give your house a boost that's a little, I'm a little more modern, I'm a little more what's out there, what we're seeing in pictures, what we're seeing on TV, what we're seeing on the internet. So I hope you found some inspiration today for improvements, and please message me with whichever one it was, or all of them, that really got you excited. And if you need any more information on real estate, any type of questions that I can possibly answer, please feel free to drop it in the comments, or my contact information is down below. So thank you so much for watching my video today, and please watch for next week's. See you then. Bye.